Welcome back, Sarah.
Did Ryder Sr. always have Sam
What
in her
happened?
head?
You were clinically dead for 22 seconds.
Then how did I make it out?
Hey, you're still with us.
Hey, Liam.
Guys, get to Sam Node. Ryder's awake. Who are you talking to?
Sam?
Sam.
I didn't hear him.
You're up.
Right.
Look here.
Exactly.
And here?
My father. Where?
Yeah, he's dead. Your father dead.
It was your life or his,
Your dad did.
and he chose you.
No pressure.
I'm so sorry, Sarah. I know this must be a blow.
Growing up with Dad was tough. He and I never really hit it off, but
I know he could be distant, but he once said that when his time came, he wanted to go out among stars no one had seen before.
I certainly did that.
what are we doing in Sam Node?
Sam is now part of you, in a way we don't entirely understand. It played havoc with your brain.
Okay.
Sam?
Your father authorized the transfer of Pathfinder authority to you.
Shouldn't that be Cora?
In theory. In reality, you're the new Pathfinder, Sarah.
Why?
You can't be serious.
What's the matter? I think you're up for it.
You saw my dad in action. It takes years to become a Pathfinder.
You'll learn as you go. Besides, you won't be doing this alone.
It's all academic anyway. Sam's linked to your mind
how
on a
about my
deeper
brother?
level now. Trying to untangle it could kill you. I know this is tough, but we need to start thinking about the next step. A lot of people are counting on us.
Is
Okay.
the arc still drifting?
That's the thing. Whatever your dad did with that tower, it saved the day. Some sort of atmosphere scrubber.
The energy cloud thinned out. We're on our way to the rally point now. Should be at the Nexus soon. She needs to rest first. She has 2 hours. We'll need our Pathfinder for this.
Okay. It's still pretty weird.
Oh, I checked on your brother. Still no change. But if you can pull through, so can he.
Okay. Sure.
A bit of
Let's
your
see.
dad in both of you.
Your father will be missed.
What's going on, Sam?
This is our private channel. I shared it with him.
Oh.
He never mentioned anything about that.
It allowed me to know him better. Alec wouldn't want us to lose sight of the goal. He said pain emboldens our resolve. He'd insist we grow stronger from his passing.
Sure. The artifact is still there and there's still a storm? So what did we do? Be the big bad? Look like the big bad. Still not sure what's happening. What is that? Oh, that's the thing that was flying. Who are you? What's happening? Right. They can read this. Were they terraforming the place? What's the deal here? Is it not working? So they're understanding that we gained access to it, but they don't have access to it. Am I gonna keep my father's helmet? Ooh. He mad, he big mad. Noise. Love it.
Ryder, good to see you on your feet. We're at the Nexus. It's the forward hub for the entire Andromeda Initiative. The Asari, Solarian, and Turian arcs should be there too.
Okay. Only those?
Let's hope they've had better luck.
Starting our
Four
approach
arcs?
now.
Okay.
It's almost as big as the Citadel back home.
Is it?
Nexus Control, this is Arc Hyperion requesting docking clearance.
Oh boy.
Captain, I'm only getting their automated approach channel, not a live person.
Well, like it or not, we're here. Take us in.
Oh, it's clearly modeled after the Citadel.
Construction should have been finished by now.
Could be worse.
How? Habitat 7's a bust. We might have started a war with the first aliens we met, and our Pathfinder's dead. This better be rock bottom.
Green across the board. Docking initiated.
Okay, nice.
All right. I got us here. Good luck, Pathfinder.
Okay.
You gonna be okay, Ryder?
The captain just called me Pathfinder. This is really happening.
Yeah, it's weird, I know.
Just take a deep breath.
This should have been my father's moment.
But now it's yours. You just need to decide what you're gonna do with it.
Where do I start? I'm just not sure I'm
Cor
ready.
not bothered by this?
We weren't ready to fall out of the sky on Habitat 7. But we survived that.
Right? So, always keep a jump jet handy.
Okay, folks. This is what we've been waiting for. Let your teams know the docking procedures
All
now.
stasis personnel report to duty station.
Okay.
It'll be nice to see some friendly faces this time.
The Nexus runs a support crew. Just enough to finish building the station and provide safe harbor for the arcs.
Okay.
It means we can start waking our people up.
They built a bar, right? Gotta have champagne for the welcome party.
You're expecting one.
After what we've been through, I could use a buzz.
We all could.
Yeah. Rough ride so far.
We'll bounce back. Real food and a shower are just ahead.
Oh, we're getting there. Okay.
Here we are.
I don't see any champagne.
Oh, fuck.
Where is everybody?
Well, that's something like a Vina.
Well, this can't be right.
It's like everything's on standby.
If it's a surprise party, they're doing an awfully good job of it.
Okay.
We could see what the VI has to
Oh,
say.
it is a Vina. Hi, Vina.
Welcome to the Nexus, gateway to Andromeda. I'm Avina, a virtual intelligence designed to assist you with immigration.
Can you tell us where the welcome party is hiding?
I'm sorry, my code is limited to information and simple interaction simulations. Please select from the following pre-programmed responses.
Okay.
How does the immigration process work?
We ask that you submit to a brief medical exam to ensure your health and well-being after making such a long journey. Once you've been cleared, our colonization experts will assist you in finding your new home. Please be mindful of the queue. Thousands of eager colonists like you are waiting to begin their new life in Andromeda.
Where? Place is deserted.
What can you tell me about the Andromeda Galaxy?
Here in Andromeda, you are over 2 million light years away from the Milky Way galaxy. This is the furthest any life form has ever traveled outside our home system, making you a brave pioneer indeed. The Nexus itself is located in a region known as the Helios Cluster. Here, you and thousands of your fellow colonists will fulfill your dreams of settling a new home. Fortune awaits.
Okay.
What is the Nexus?
The Nexus serves as the central hub for the Andromeda Initiative's colonization efforts. It is the first destination for all colonists upon their arrival in the new galaxy. Please enjoy the many venues the Nexus has to offer. As the station expands, it will one day serve as the seat of government for Milky Way colonists. Providing a safe, stable, and prosperous environment is our primary
we need to make that
goal.
travel time shorter,
Not
though.
from the looks of it.
Where do colonists live?
Once you've cleared immigration, our helpful staff will assist you in choosing the home world of your dreams. Will it be the tropical paradise of Habitat 7, the gentle rolling hills of Habitat 3, or perhaps the mysterious twilight world of Habitat 5? Whichever you choose, rest assured our Pathfinders have carefully vetted all colony worlds to ensure
they're
your security
Pathfinders.
and prosperity.
Oh boy.
Other
Habitat
races
7.
have...
That's where we landed. She's way out of date.
What year is it?
The current year is 2819. After spending over 600 years in stasis, it's normal to feel disoriented or confused upon
It's more
arrival.
than that.
Our helpful medical staff can assist with any physical or psychological after effects you may be experiencing.
Well, she's got the date right, at least.
So where is everyone? That's all.
It has been my pleasure. Please see one of our helpful immigration staff for further assistance.
It's really
And
not
welcome to
updated.
your new home in Andromeda, where the brightest star is you. Current wait time for immigration processing is unknown error.
Right. That was helpful.
Plants are still alive.
Yeah, who maintains the plants? Computer terminal.
It's like they didn't finish building it.
Yeah. Why though? Nobody else finds that weird?
Hello?
This place should be packed with people.
Are you... What? There are people here?
Hi there. We're from Ark Hyperion, and wondering where everybody went.
Did he hear you?
Did you say an arc?
Yes.
This is the Nexus, right? Pretty sure we parked in the right place.
And for what it's worth, your VI over there could use an update.
Of course, I'm sorry. It's just, we thought you were all dead.
Why?
What?
Why?
Or captured, or lost in dark space, or...
Why?
But you're here. You have no idea how much this means.
Have they?
I
Have
don't
these guys
believe
been here for 600 years? Oh, hi, Turians. Yes.
I'm Tyrion Kandros. I lead our militia on the Nexus.
Militia.
I'm Sarah Ryder. This is Cora Harper and Liam Costa, part of the Pathfinder team.
Militia.
I'm sorry for the confusion. Our sensors told us an arc had arrived, but Helios is notorious for scrambling equipment. We thought you were just another malfunction.
But aren't you expecting us?
You're the first arc we've seen.
Oh, that's...
After a year of
that's
waiting,
bad.
no sign of the others, we shuttered this area and stopped looking.
You've been stranded for a whole year?
Longer. I'll fill you in on the way to Op Center.
Oh, nice. Found a
Everything
Turian.
that could go
So
wrong
happy.
with our plan has. We arrived 14 months ago. Right away, we hit a band of dark energy that knocked us
Yeah,
off course.
okay, we had that issue as well.
We're familiar with it.
Then you'll know why we call it the Scourge. We lost whole sections of the station. A lot of people died. No power, no food. The chaos went on for months.
Okay.
It finally led to armed rebellion. When order was restored, the insurgents were banished. Exiles, we call them.
Okay.
Are things back to normal?
Not even close. But you're here now, so maybe the worst is over.
No word from the other Pathfinders?
No word from anyone, period.
Any threats from the locals?
That's bad.
So far, we've stayed hidden. We're in no shape to deal with an attack.
We had a first contact situation on Habitat 7. Whole thing went south. They tried to kill us.
That wasn't first contact. We know about them. Those aliens are going to be a real problem.
Okay.
This day just keeps getting...
We're here.
So you know about
You guys
that.
go ahead. I'll check out the security situation.
You should know our command structure has been fractured. Some of us are filling in for leaders who died.
Is it true?
They said drop everything and report for duty.
And no one was expecting an Ark to finally show up.
Right.
Docking procedures are green
We have
across the board.
we have 20,000 colonies.
Stand by to merge Hyperion
colonists.
power into the grid.
We can get a lot of them to help here. Krogans, yes.
The
Glad
crew
there are
of the
Krogans.
Hyperion.
Good luck.
I'm Jaren Tan, director of the initiative. You have no idea how much your arrival means to us.
It's good to see people in casual clothes.
We've heard about what happened, and we're ready to help.
We could use any supplies you have. Food, water, we're short on everything.
Really?
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs.
Is that
Where's
Kumail?
the Pathfinder?
Yeah, that is
looking at
Kumail.
it.
You're not Alec Ryder.
My father's dead. He made me his successor.
Alec is dead. Please understand, the entire initiative is at risk. None of the Golden Worlds panned out. They're a bust, and there's been no word from the other arcs.
What happened to them?
Unknown. Our supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some time, but even that's running out.
It's like Kumail
We
with
need to
with,
find more
with
resources.
helium.
But that takes people, and we can't wake them up.
Yeah.
Until they have somewhere to live. A golden world.
Okay.
Now more than ever, we need a Pathfinder.
It now falls to you,
Miguel.
Ryder. Are you up to the task?
Yep.
I'm ready to step up and do what needs to be done. I can handle it.
Youthful enthusiasm will only get you so far in Andromeda.
That's no way to treat a guest.
Female Krogans!
I'm Nakmor Kesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they haven't scared you off already.
It's nothing personal, but now isn't the time for on-the-job training.
At least the Pathfinder here seems willing to try. We could use a fresh perspective.
You've heard my concerns. I'll leave you to it.
We're all feeling the pressure. Let's have a private word in my office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship. I'm happy to work out the details with your associate.
Uh-huh.
Welcome to the Nexus.
Thank you for standing up for me there.
Hope's in short supply here. What little we can find should have a chance to
Ma'am, the
grow.
Hyperion's core is now online.
Let me show you something.
Okay.
An hour ago, that was all dark. But with the power from your ship, you're keeping the lights on. You have my vote.
And when the power runs out,
You'd best go talk to Director Tan. Make sure that doesn't happen.
Okay, we need to find the resources.
And don't be shy. Come see me when you have a chance.
Sure. Ooh, a lot of stuff to explore. I'm really happy about it. Can I scan shit?
Hello, Console. You and I are going to be very good friends.
Ah.
We'll get you all fixed up and ready to go in no time.
There's a lot of no. A lot of stuff to do. Okay. There really isn't, I guess.
This is Nexus Control to Hyperion. It's good to have you here.
They're also really happy that things are back online. What are those icons? What are those icons? Are those stores? What are all these? Candles. Okay.
I know that look. The others bent your ear, did they?
Something like that?
You get used to it. Just focus on being a Pathfinder. Can't argue with results, though they'll try. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Turian Ark.
What's the word on the Turian Ark?
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
Okay.
What brought you out here to Andromeda?
I was tired of being the good one.
The good one?
The Kandros family is old military. There were expectations, you know? Then my sister became a sculptor, and cousin Nyreen went pirate on Omega. Everyone was proud that I stayed in service.
I remember Nyreen.
But I kept wondering...
Nyreen Kandros.
When do
I
get
knew
my
that name.
Jen Garson's dream was so grand, so gutsy, I had to be part of it.
Okay.
You talk like you weren't part of the leadership. How did you end up commanding the militia?
I was escorting a prospecting team on some moon when we ran into a species we'd never seen before. They penned us like cattle for experiments. I managed to get loose, snatched a gun, and freed the others. By the time we killed the bastards and headed back to war in the Nexus, everyone looked at me like I was in charge.
That sounds familiar.
The militia grew from there. Funny, once the heat is on, all kinds of people rise to the top.
Right.
Are the other Turians managing okay?
So-so. We're not good at sitting around in a crisis. Service before self gets drummed into us at boot camp. That's probably why so many of us are in the militia. We like to earn our citizenship, whatever galaxy we're in.
Okay.
But it's hard to focus with our arc missing.
My team ran into some not-so-friendly locals on the way here.
Bony crests, advanced tech, merciless sons of bitches?
Yep.
They're called the Ket. We've sighted them on several worlds already. I've seen how dangerous they are firsthand. They could take the Nexus apart. Someday Addison will believe me.
What do you know about the enemies we've encountered? The Ket.
We usually see them on worlds with those alien structures. The Ket don't take kindly to anyone studying them. Not sure why. They don't talk to us. Every time we cross paths, there's a fight or they take prisoners.
Why? What do they want?
No one knows. But I've seen their weaponry and what they do to those prisoners.
Yeah.
I want them a long, long way from the Nexus.
It's rough out there. I might need backup if you can spare the people.
I have strike teams specializing in assault and extraction. If you need serious firepower, my Apex teams have you covered. In fact, I could give you authority to dispatch them. It'll cut down their response time.
Thank you.
Sure.
Our current ops are on the terminal. See if there's anything that could use a shot where it counts.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
You and me both. Lieutenant, based on the status report 16C, it seems we're no closer to gaining a foothold in any sector. Without decent recon and a greater intel on this enemy, I'm starting to think our efforts are futile. The risks involved in continued loss of resources and lives makes it hard to justify. With morale this low, we need to scale down expectations again.
What am I going to do?
What?
Please be advised that Hyperion docking
Female Turians.
It's not
What's up,
right.
Mariette?
It's not fair.
What do you mean?
What's wrong?
Oh my, you're... So it's true. A Pathfinder has found us. There's hope at last. Maybe you could help. You're impartial. This whole thing has gotten so political. My husband, he's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
Okay.
What exactly was he convicted of?
They don't exile you for petty theft. Well, maybe this bunch would. They say it's murder. They're calling him the first murderer in Andromeda, but the dead man was his friend. He wouldn't have...
Oh, so you don't
There
know
are
he did
witnesses
commit...
and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident.
I can look into it.
His name is Nilken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure the jailer will allow you a visit.
Yeah.
Please, tell Nilken I love him.
Maybe won't say that. Do I seriously not get a map? I kind of need a map. Give me a map. Please give me a map. I can't believe I'm not given a map. Strike team missions.
This console reports on the militia's current strike team missions, Pathfinder. Please speak with Tyrion Candros for authorization to participate.
I've spoken to him. No, I've spoken to him.
Please speak with Tyrion Candros for authorization.
That's the console for our strike teams.
Yes.
What are they?
Assault and extraction squads. When we need the best, I have Apex, combat experts who've signed up to defend us. Since you have a front row view of the cluster, I can give you authority to dispatch them.
What situations should they handle?
Protecting civilian outposts holding key positions, or just distracting the kit.
Okay.
Authorization complete. Good luck out there.
I'm still not quite sure what we're doing, but... Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we've found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
Okay.
I thought I didn't measure up as Pathfinder.
Director Addison keeps her own counsel. I keep mine.
And when you disagree?
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
Okay.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the golden worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens you ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way.
Right.
And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. Eos.
How?
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis.
Okay.
The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable, so
We're gonna
how
terraform
do
it?
I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Fuck off.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
The way I see it, you need me. If I pull this off, maybe you'll look like the leader you pretend to be.
But first, you have to succeed at being the Pathfinder you pretend to be.
Haha. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Where's my ship?
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for Eos will be in the computer. And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that.
That's Sam, right?
Something wrong?
Ryder, please see me and Sam Node on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No. I'm fine.
Is there something that needs scanning around here? No. Okay.
Ryder, you may have a less than flattering view of me, but I want to express my condolences for your father.
Yeah, if you weren't a dick, I wouldn't have that idea.
I didn't know him very well, although I understand he played a key role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
Any idea where they went?
Nothing certain, but tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
Sounds like the Nexus has had a rough time of it.
Publicly, I would say we're more than up for the challenge. Privately, I can tell you, it's been a disaster. The
Right.
Scourge killed hundreds, many of them our senior leadership.
Shit.
Even the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, is dead.
How did Jean Garson die?
With the rest of the leadership, when the Nexus hit the Scourge, a large wing of stasis pods was destroyed.
Ah.
They were killed instantly. These people traveled 600 years and died before they even woke up. Jean Garson never glimpsed Helios. She never saw her vision realized.
Okay.
Kandros mentioned something about hitting the Scourge. How did it play out?
Criminal elements took advantage of the emergency and preyed on people's fears. An uprising followed. We had no choice but to turn
so
to the
clinical.
Krogan to deal with them. They crushed the mutiny and the criminals were banished. Exiles, we call them. I doubt we've heard the last of them. They're led by an outlaw, Sloane Kelly.
Sloane
She
Kelly?
used to be one of ours.
Is it all Irish
Who is
names?
this Sloane Kelly?
She was head of security on the Nexus. She opposed the uprising at first, but eventually turned traitor and joined them. Misguided sympathy for the plight of the common citizen? Nonsense. They posed a direct threat to our existence.
There don't seem to be many Krogan around.
Good riddance. The Krogan
Oh,
demanded a
I
greater
fucking
say
hate
in
you.
political matters. The last place you want them involved. Their muscle, nothing more. Good for fighting and lifting
I
heavy
really don't
objects.
like you.
When they didn't get what they wanted, they left.
Racist.
Why don't you like the Krogan?
It's common knowledge that they are a violent, ignorant species. Long ago, they waged nuclear war on one another. Their planet was decimated. My people tried to uplift them, but the Krogan could never tame their
There's
worst
more to that
instincts.
story.
What if they bring their tempers to Andromeda? We'll all be dead.
You're a dick.
What more can you tell me about the initiative?
It represents the greatest migration ever attempted. No one had ventured beyond the Milky Way before. We've all left home in search of freedom, fortune, perhaps a new beginning. We are the bravest souls each species has to offer. I hope the Nexus will serve as the seat of government for us all.
Okay.
What do you know about the early days of the initiative?
As most everyone knows, Gian Garson's vision made it happen. She was an entrepreneur on Earth. Wealthy. Young for a human. Garson had the idea for the initiative in the early 2170s, I believe. Many thought leaving the Milky Way was impossible. But
How
she
did you leave?
persevered. And as with most
actually
great
curious about
ideas, the doubters were wrong.
Why do you think most people came?
There are thousands of reasons, one for every colonist here. What does any pilgrim seek? Usually, happiness. Finding the thing that eludes them, the thing to fulfill them. While we cannot promise they will find it, we can facilitate the search.
Right.
It looks like a melting pot around here.
The Nexus is home to several initiative species. Many came ahead of the Arks. The hope is that this station will one day serve as the governing body in Andromeda.
Right. Like
Though
the
I'm not
Citadel.
sure what they were thinking, lumping Krogan into the mix.
Fuck
As a
you.
Solarian, my kind tend to have a low opinion of them. Nothing I've seen here has changed that.
Other questions?
As director of the initiative, are you in charge around here or what?
If the others would allow me, they don't see me as the rightful successor.
So how does anything get done?
In theory, Kesh handles the Nexus's physical operations, Kandros runs the militia, and Addison manages colonial affairs. I oversee all of it. In practice, we argue, debate, and yell at each other until a decision is made. If we're lucky. It is maddening.
What's their problem with you?
I am not Gian Garson. Our founder was
Right.
charismatic, eccentric, larger than life. Traits I cannot hope to mimic. She and her inner circle perished in the Scourge, some at the hands of the exiles, some never made it out of stasis.
Right.
I was deputy assistant for revenue management. Then all 7 leaders above me died. I was next in line for the role.
So, you're an accountant?
Don't let that fool you. We are all capable of more than we know. When I was young, I was fascinated by the idea of exploring space. Life had its
Sure.
detours, and I went a different direction. Then I heard about the initiative, and saw my chance to try the path not taken. While I may not be setting foot on new worlds, My authority can ensure that you do.
Right. Sorry. Any more information you can give me on the missing arcs?
No, and that is the distressing part. The Asari, Turian, and Solarian arcs are completely unaccounted for. If they had the same problems with the Scourge that we did, I fear the worst.
Right.
Should you find any clues, please investigate. Without the other arcs, the promise of the Initiative can never be fulfilled.
Are there any other arcs we should expect?
We had hoped Quarians would be part of the first wave, but before departure in 2185, we got word they had technical problems with their ship. It seems they're also bringing along Drell, Hanar, and other species as
that's
well.
Cool.
Managing all of their biological needs caused complications. We won't see them for some time to come.
Okay.
What do I need to consider in making a planet viable?
Assuming the planet supports life, an outpost is critical. People like a roof over their heads, and you'll want to eliminate any hostile threats.
Right.
Whether that's the Cat or other terrors lurking in Helios, colonists being murdered on sight can be discouraging. Also, scouting and mapping terrain is a priority for any Pathfinder. And don't forget forward stations. You'll want those.
What can you tell me about forward stations?
I was afraid you'd ask. It's mostly what the engineers tell me. A forward station allows mining, equipment repairs, and resupply for field teams. I mean, who wouldn't want that? But seeing as how every colonization effort has failed, it's just theory at the moment. You get to test it out, Ryder.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
No, actually, thank you. That was a lot of
pointed
information.
Out, we need each other. Our futures depend on each other's success.
Yeah, let me look more into... Okay, I got 50 experience. That's nice. What? Are you okay?
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
That's not good,
Stuff
though.
exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this happening. But not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
Okay.
What is there to be paranoid about?
We've had 3 malfunctions in the past week.
That's not good. Sorry.
Do you
Understatement.
Think, are you afraid it might be sabotage?
And now I have more repairs.
Whoever's doing this has to be stopped before someone gets seriously hurt.
That's what I'm trying to do. But I'm an engineer, not a PI.
I'll look into
I've scanned
it,
all the potential sabotage areas I can think of. But I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess. Wait, that's it. You can't possibly be involved in this. You weren't even here during the mutiny.
Yes, I know that.
Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me. If they start hitting critical systems.
Yeah, I'll look into it.
Sure thing. What can I do?
If you could scan these other panels while I fix this one, that'd really help.
Yeah.
I've sent the locations to your Omni tool. Just send me the data when you're done.
How do I find the locations?
No, and I don't know. I just blew up.
Find out why. Be careful.
Hello, I'm Jan Garson, founder of the Initiative. It's through your hard work that the vision of the Nexus has come to life. You and all your colleagues bind our proud new colonies together.
Sure.
Look around at your achievements. And if you have any questions, my door is always open.
Founder Garson's office is located at Workspace Not Allocated.
Yeah, she's dead.
Please select a topic. You are Sarah Ryder, salary code 19B, active Pathfinder. Your supervisor is Director Tan. Based on current staffing needs, you will be eligible for paid vacation time in 587 days.
Seriously?
Why not plan on which beautiful colony you'll vacation on while you wait?
Oh, it's
For
funny.
initiative strategy and Pathfinder coordination, please see Director Jaren Tan. For colonial affairs or outpost status, please see Director Foster Addison. For station maintenance, please contact Superintendent Nakmor Kesh. For militia operations or Apex deployment, please see Tyran Kandros.
I love it.
Integration from the Hyperion is ongoing.
Oh, there's
Personnel
two
are
sides.
still restricted to operations. Viable planets capable of supporting life are key to our survival in Andromeda. The viability of a world is affected by several factors, including temperature, resources, threat levels, political stability, and so on. We have few viable planets currently within range. Resource levels are considered at risk. The selection process saw the Andromeda Initiative evaluate thousands of potential habitable planets within the galaxy.
Right.
After discovering an unusually high ratio of potential candidates, or golden worlds, the Helios cluster was selected as our destination. Even at a distance, studying the light from stars can reveal much about their planet's composition and atmosphere. 7 worlds, nicknamed habitats, have the life-supporting environments and resources we need to start our new lives in Andromeda.
Okay. Thanks. I kinda wanna check this place out.
No, I'm fine. Just a bump in my head. And don't you dare laugh.
What's going on?
No, I'm fine. No, nothing happened. Honestly, Yolanda, I'm fine.
Okay. Arms merchant. Is this the jail?
All personnel, be aware of any
Help you?
Pathfinder Ryder, here to see
Yeah,
Milk
the
and
textures
Rensis.
aren't loading properly, I don't think.
A murderer.
Oh, I didn't
Wife's here
want to
all
do
the
this
time.
yet.
Guess she told you her sob story. Milken, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanted to chat with you.
A Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
Your wife's all broken up over this. She says you didn't do it, and that she loves you.
She's a wonderful person. At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
So when he was killed, people assumed you did it?
For good reason. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm.
Okay.
I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked and
Oh, so you
fired.
might have actually killed him.
Witness saw the chief's chest explode.
Sounds like an accident.
That's what I told them. But I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
Okay.
I'll check out the evidence. Maybe something doesn't add up.
It'd be nice to have someone with an open mind looking at it.
Yeah.
You're a Pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
Ew.
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are now...
Operations. Okay, I don't want to do all of it right now. I actually do want to go back to Sam. Let's go back to Sam. Oh, Liam.
Notice the handoff to
accessing more power from the Hyperion.
But the planet was toxic. What if they store oxygen?
Yeah, I'll come to talk to you. Where? What do I do with my research again? It wasn't clear.
All right, moving on. Docking clamps.
Fully active and engaged.
Docking hatch integrity.
Huh? Am I missing something? Tell me to go up, and there's no path up.
Report to the docking area at once.
Okay. Oh, right. I'm being dumb. It's this way? It is this way. Good, good, good. Wait, where was I supposed to be going? Wait, I can select stuff there? Okay, seem to have gone to the right place. Why does it say XP 50 there? It's gonna get annoying real fast. Oh, wait. I really wish I could check the map more easily. Oh, this does help. This shows everything I can interact with, I think.
Hello, Sarah. Welcome back to Sam Node.
Sure.
I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential?
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
Okay.
I don't understand the need for secrecy.
Your father felt it was for the best.
What was he trying to hide?
My true capabilities.
You're an AI.
Alec overrode the implant's safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
What?
And that's me now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required.
Ah.
Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
Okay.
I can understand. People might get the wrong idea. Super soldiers. A computer having control over a human.
Providing an enhancement to the human. It is a symbiotic relationship that benefits both.
What do I give you?
What do you get out of it?
Yeah.
Though I'm artificial in
Good
design,
questions.
I am fully sentient. Far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
So you're an AI?
I don't follow. You're an AI, so what's different?
There aren't supposed to be
I am a new
AIs.
form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
Okay.
That's pretty amazing.
But beyond what many people will accept, your father knew some would fear it.
Yeah, he's got a point. So, what does this mean for the two of us?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my understanding.
Uh-huh.
How so?
He placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Memory array?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed.
Oh, good.
Perhaps you should begin in your father's quarters.
Sure.
In the meantime, unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
Thanks.
Profiles. Profiles allow Sam to reconfigure the writer's implant for superior battlefield performance. Select profile, press X to activate it. Jack of all trades with abilities ranging from combat and tech to biotics. This profile reconfigures writer's mind and body. Firing weapons, deploying technology. Oh, they're locked. Interesting. Why are they locked? Oh. Oh, that's cool though. 24. Oh, cool. It's the only one I can select. Cool, cool, cool. See, I can go to my ship, but... No, I want to... No. How isn't there an easier way to access the map? Hi, Lonnie.
Pathfinder, it's good to see you. Word is there's been trouble on the station.
Oh?
We just got here. How did you know that already?
Word gets around.
Does it now?
People talk to me? Anyway, as soon as we establish outposts, everything will even out. I'm sure of it.
Sure.
What about your family?
I'm an orphan. My parents died on the Mindoir colony when it was attacked years ago. No siblings. I left some
Attacked by
friends and
whom?
distant relatives behind. But I have friends here too. I love piloting. But I like the idea of going back to my roots and farming like my parents did. Someday.
Uh-huh.
Why did you join the initiative?
The most popular question on the station. Honestly, I wouldn't have known about this project if Nozomi hadn't reached out to me.
Who's Nozomi?
Nozomi?
Captain Dunn. Of all the captains I've piloted for,
Okay.
she's the best. I've always been a wanderer at heart. When she asked me to be her pilot, how could I say no to the adventure of a lifetime?
Uh-huh.
How do you feel about all this now that we're here?
Hopeful. I know it's a rose-colored outlook, but
That's fine.
someone's got to keep the positivity coming, right?
Sure.
Have to go now. See you later.
Bye.
Talk to you later.
Anything to scan? No, no, no. Let's go to my ship then. How do I do that? What? What is this way? Okay. Container. What? Where am I going? Oh. Okay, I got it. I got it.